Am I live? I don't know. Let's see. I think I'm live. Okay, we are live. Yeah, so if you can hear me and see me, comment. Damn it. Okay, it's working. Yeah, anyway, so if anyone can see me, just comment and let me know, because I don't have any idea what's up with this stream. So let me know and then we will start. And yeah, let's see. In the meantime, seven viewers. Yeah, so okay. We have one comment. Hey Foodie, what's up, Foodie? Can you see me good? Like, so just disclaimers. I'm running on my phone's internet connection, and I'm right now in some shitty hotel, living the digital nomad lifestyle or whatever. So let me know if you can see me, people. I see that we have like 8 now, and I'll start in a few minutes as more people get inside. Okay. Yeah, so my internet connection is bad. Okay, so here and there we'll have like drops and crashes and things like that. Hopefully you'll see something and we can work with it. I don't know, hopefully. So yeah, for any of you who is right now watching and is in the stream, let me give you some context. So basically, yeah, I feel like I'm talking to myself. So let's wait for a moment. Let's see. I see that we have a few people. I'm new to this shit, so it's kind of funny. But yeah, I see that we have 4 people. So yeah, let me give you a bit context of what we are gonna do today. So basically, I don't know if you know that, but to grow on Twitter, basically, one of the key features I'm using every day is auto retweets. Okay, it means that I'm using a software right now. I'm using a Tweet Hunter to schedule my tweets and everything like that. And they have this feature where you can basically auto retweet your tweets. Are we back? I hope we are. Anyway, I hope I can do this stream because my internet sucks and everything is falling apart. But so let me start the intro again. So if you can hear me and see me, just comment and I'll wait for a moment just to see so I can start this thingy. And yeah. Yeah, okay. So, welcome to the stream. What's up? And today we are gonna build an auto retweet SaaS, okay? What's basically the context of this thing is I have a problem right now. What's the problem? So, just a bit of context, 2 minutes context. The thing is, if you want to get full exposure to your tweets, you need to auto retweet your tweets, okay? What I do is I auto retweet my tweets every 2 hours, 12 times a day, okay? How I do it, I'm using Tweet Hunter, okay? They have this option where basically you can do that automatically, okay? If I write here a tweet and I tweet it now, it will automatically retweet every 2 hours. Now the problem with that is, first of all, I hate Tweet Hunter. They are good, don't get me wrong, like they have a good tool, but let me rephrase, but the UI and UX is sucks, okay? It doesn't work as good as I wanted, and it gives me a lot of headaches. On the contrary, you have another tool, FeedHive, that I also used, but the problem is they don't have the auto retweet thingy. But they have, look at this thing, it's really nice. Like you can see all your tweets in one place and you can schedule for days and things like that, and I really like it. Okay, so the problem I'm trying to solve today with you is to just build the auto retweet feature for myself and maybe go back to using FeedHive because I really like the UI and UX and it's gonna help me. So what we are going to do today, okay, enough showing my face, and I just realized that I'm showing only my face because I showed you stuff. So here on Twitter you have this auto retweet. And you can do it all these things, okay? And here is the basically like your scheduling thing. Let me see if you can see. Yeah, okay, you can see well. And here on FeedHive you can't do that. Okay, so that's the problem. Now let's take a look at what we are gonna do today. So basically, pretty simple. On the backend, we are gonna fetch all their tweets, all the tweets of the user, of mine, and then we are gonna have a interval, a number of times, and we have okay, I already created a testing account, and we are gonna create a table. Okay, so basically the idea is simple. I'm gonna have a job. I'm gonna have a code that is running every 30 minutes. It's gonna fetch new tweets that I posted, and it's going to put it in an auto retweet state. Okay, let me show you the Figma design. Whenever I'm trying to build something, I first of all design it on Figma because this is how I get. This is how I can visualize stuff. So essentially, you pick the time, you pick the interval of how many times it will do it in each for every 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, it will retweet the tweet again, and this is how many times it's gonna do it. So essentially here it's the retweets. So essentially, what the user can do, and by the way, I might not really, this tool is basically for myself for now. Okay, if it's later, I'll see if I'm gonna post it, but for now it's only for me. So basically, I'm gonna click on this thing, set retweet template. It will open this dialog where I set all the interval, all the times, and everything like that. And the software, what it will do is it will, every 30 minutes, it will fetch my tweets and it will put the template and it will auto retweet it every time. Okay, that's the idea, and that's what we are gonna build today. Cool. So let me show you the draft of that. Yeah, so the boring stuff is starting now, because I'm just gonna build this, and I'm gonna use it on the Berdomate application. Okay, I'm gonna basically add here another option on the menu, and the Figma Design, which is a few copy pastes actually, because I already have this thing. All I need is copy paste and do things like that, and yeah, that's it. So yeah, let's get started with the backend. Yeah, so I don't know how to fetch the recent tweets. Currently I'm using Tweepy, and let's dive into the API. So they have this lists statuses. I already opened that before. Let's see what it gives us. Required. Okay, cool. So we have this thingy, and we can fetch all the tweets. Now, if we set this flag, it will not give us the retweets, which is cool. And then what I'm trying to find here is list, but I think it's not like, I think it's list statuses. So I think we are in the right place, but I'm not sure. Anyway, what I can do is basically do something like this. Let's see, test, and so we have Tweepy, which is basically an API that gives you a lot of options. And what I can do here is yeah, so let's copy just all that, and now we have the API. And let's see, so tweet get retweets lookup. Yeah, so I think it's that one. Return full tweet object from up to 100 tweets per request. Okay, that's what we need by the ID parameter. ID, a list of Twitter ID to look up. Yeah, but we want by user ID. Okay, so yeah, what I'll do is I basically so by the yeah, I'll show you that later, but let's just try some things and see how it works. Get tweets or fetch tweets. Yeah, so here we'll do fetch tweets, and we have already the user ID because I get it on the context. And yeah, let's check if everyone is good. Okay. So status says lookup. separated list of tweet IDs. Yeah, I guess this is not what we want, because it gives you only an option to get the tweets if you have a list of them, but I need the list. So let's try different thing. Search tweets, but I think it's searching for tweets. Return a collection of relevant tweets matching a specified query. Yeah, so it's a search. I don't need a search. So where were we before? It was this one. But I think it's a list. I don't think it's what we want. Returns a timeline of tweets authored by members of the specified list. Yeah, this is not what we want. Let's do this. List tweets, lookup tweets. What is this? Show. Okay, it's that or that. Let's just try Google fetch tweets by user ID. Oh, but this is version 2. I'm not sure if I have access to that. Users ID tweets. Stream running. Okay. I think it's that one, but tweet lookup. Okay, let's give it 5 more minutes, and if not, like, we can go back to that later, but at least that we can make some progress, because this is just an API call. It's not that big of a deal. We can still make some progress. Yeah. But let's see again, because yeah, so what I'm looking is a way to get by user ID, but I'm not sure if you can do that with the old API, which this is the only way you can use Tweepy, I think. Like, you have only access to the old API, which is version 1.1. and it's kind of weird that you can't get all the tweets of someone. Lookup statuses, ID. This file. Yeah, that's the only thing that we have. How is it? Required name. What is name? Did I miss it? What is name? Okay. Okay, I just was dumb. Anyway. Okay, so yeah, so let's make some progress. I think in the beginning it's important to make some progress because yeah, let's see what you say. Blah blah blah. User timeline. Okay. Okay. User timeline. Will it give us that? User timeline. Twitter API. That one. So let's see. Yes, this is v11, and yeah, the idea of the user with whom to return results. Yeah, amazing. Thank you. Wait, who was it? Thank you, Foodie. I guess you are not just eating some food. Anyway, yeah. So we found it. Okay, it's user timeline. Let's see if we can use it on Tweepy. User timeline, cool. And let's just let's see. Okay, so I think if I do user ID equals user.user ID, we should be able to get what we want. And what I'm basically gonna do is return. Okay, I already returned that. So here we just need to return. So let me see how I do it in other places. Tweets and tweet and tweet. Yeah, so this should return us a JSON full of all the tweets of a certain user. Now let's see, I have this user that I just created for testing and everything, and okay, actually I need to make it open first. So let's sign in to Berdomate. Shut up. Let's sign into Berdomate and authorize the application so we can actually access all the things from here. Okay, now we are registered. And let's tweet something in this account, test2 profile. Yeah, so we have 2 tweets. Let's see if it's working. Now, how am I going to test the call? So basically, to test the call, I need it to be called from here, but I can use Insomnia for that, but there is some sensitive information. So how do I make sure it's hidden? Okay, let me show you my face for a bit while I'm doing some stuff. Okay. It will take 2 minutes. Messages slash I'll show you in a moment, don't worry. It's not that interesting anyway. Auth, yeah. Body send. Okay, wait, test. Yes, okay, so yeah, I think we are done. Now you don't have to see my ugly face anymore. And wait, let me check that I closed everything. Okay, I think we are good. Okay, let's stop showing my face, and let's see how it's going with you. Yeah, okay, no one is complaining, so we are good. Anyway, so we are now in Insomnia, which basically allows me to create calls to the service that I built, and yeah, to see if it's working. So this is the list. This is the code that we just written, and let me see. It's yeah, text is test, and the other text is test 2. Okay, so yeah, we have 2 tweets. Awesome, it's working. This is all we need now. I actually need some key things from there. So let me just take it to a different to Visual Code, and oh damn it, and format that thing so we can take a look nicely. Okay. So what do we have here, and let me think, what do we need? So we need the ID of the tweet. We need the ID. We need the, let me actually take a look at the Notion. User ID we have, tweet ID we now have that, and we need the content and the post time. Okay. So we need the text and the created at. text. But yeah, I guess it's fine if we fetch everything and then we can do whatever we want. So that's the first stage, just fetching the thingy. And okay, fetch recent tweets. Cool, we have it. Now, what I'm gonna do, instead of just, you know, we just want to make sure that it's working, right? So we're just gonna write the code without the front end and make sure that it's scheduling for fixed interval and fixed number of times. And later we will plug the front end and make it all nice and dandy, right? So let's start with that. So what I have here is basically, so I have this test code, I'll explain it in a bit, where basically, yeah, I just deleted something I need, let's keep it here. Execute, retweets, we'll call it, and this cron job will basically run every 30 minutes, rounded 30 minutes. So let's say 8, 8:30, 9, 9:30, and so on. I might do it every 15 minutes to make sure it's more accurate, but we'll see. And now we can write our code. And yeah. So to make this thing work, we have two stages. And I already sketched some code here. Yeah. We need to fetch all tweets. This is what we did. We need to fetch all tweets from the DB, on all the retweets actually. And then we need to do some logic. So to actually be able to do all these things, to fetch all the things from the DB, we need to actually have something on the DB, and we need to have an actual object. So now we are gonna focus on creating the retweet object and do all this fun stuff. So let's start with just creating a Python object and call it retweet, or let's keep the convention. Yeah. Now let me see how it's done in here. Message. Yeah, so we'll need something like this. Retweet. We need ID, we need user ID, we need tweet ID. Let's just delete all that. All that. And yeah. Tweet ID times. Times is the total number of times that we want. Yeah, I'm trying to think if we actually need it. So what I need is to make sure it's scheduling, it's retweeting for a fixed number of time. Yeah, I guess we can do that fixed. We'll need to do it like with the whole package, which is not that hard to do. But let's see. We have times, and let's just copy all this. It's not working. Anyway, 0 interval is an integer as well, and last retweet time is, let's say it's a string, and status. Okay, so we have 3 statuses, and we actually have this one that we can use. Retweet. Basically what retweet status is whether it's running. Okay, I don't have a name for it. Let's call it active. But so let's say when a tweet is in a state of retweeting and it's not finished yet, it's active. When it's finished, it's completed. And let's say I want to cancel that, so this is also a cool option, by the way. Let me show you. Yeah, so on Tweet Hunter, unfortunately, once you basically schedule a tweet, once you do that, you don't. That's it. Like the tweet is scheduled and it will auto retweet until it finishes. But for example, what if I don't want to retweet? Okay, for example, there are times where I don't know, there are good tweets that I want them to, to run. Okay, this is actually a tip for you. Like if you write content and you have a tweet that is going well, and you don't want other tweets to, let's say, go head to head with your other tweet, okay? Because your timeline is kind of limited. Your audience, your people who watch your content, you don't want two tweets competing with each other. So if you have one good tweet, you want it to keep running and only that running, because it converts well. People engage with it. People, you get profile links from the clicks from that. So let me show you an example actually. So let's find a good tweet that I have. Let's take this one. Okay. So this one, it got 20,000 impressions and 200 profile visits. This is a good tweet for me. Now, if I post another tweet, it might go like head to head with the other one, and it will not go to the full potential. It sounds weird, but this is how I experience the algorithm and how the algorithm is working from my point of view. So what I would like to do is just be able to cancel auto retweets, because what happens is I have a few tweets, okay, let's say I have a good tweet and other tweets that are fine, but Tweet Hunter will keep auto retweeting them without me being able to cancel. And this sucks and I don't like it. So basically I said, okay, let's add a cancel button here that we can cancel the retweet in case I don't want it anymore. But I'm not sure if we'll get into it today, but this is what we are gonna do. And I just realized that I didn't really show you everything here. So you set the template and here you can see the actual retweet. This is the starting time. This is the status that I'm just talking about. It will show you the content. It will show you when was the recent retweet. It will show you when is the next retweet, and it will show you how many retweets already are done and how much are left. And the cool thing about this idea, by the way, is I can get it to, I can dive deep more and more into it. Okay, because this is just one case. Let's say I want to actually know if my retweets are actually good. So maybe I can collect the data between each retweet. Maybe I can collect how many impressions and the profile views I got between each retweet to know how many retweets are good. Maybe I should change my retweet schedule. Maybe instead of 12, maybe I need just 4. Maybe instead of 2 hours, maybe I can do every 5 hours, And I can't really experiment with it right now with Tweet Hunter. Is it really an important feature? Maybe not, okay? Maybe it's like a nice to have thing, right? But if I want, I can take this thing. Now, another side note, another something that is not related, but for you, if you are building right now a SaaS, and if you don't have ideas or anything like that, just use other softwares that you really need and just figure out what's painful for you. Now, I'm not planning to make it a real I'm not planning to get it to other people to to pay for it and everything. It's just a fun side project that I wanted to do because I have this pain and I want to solve it. But let's say, for example, you want to build something and you sit and you think, okay, maybe I can turn it to a business. Just go to other softwares and pick one feature and you can deep dive into it. The thing is, you need to find out if people are willing to pay for it. And also my point of view on this is, let's say people don't want to use it. If you build something for yourself, like I do right now, worst case scenario, you solve your own problem. So it's not like the end of the world. And another thing that you can do with it is, if you are a coder, if you are a no-coder, whatever, you can take the things that you already built and use it to the next project, okay? So it's all a win-win situation right now. Either you use it yourself, either you use it to have a business, either you use it for other projects. You gain experience, you gain skills, okay? Nothing to lose here, a lot of things to win. And yeah, let's continue. So, hopefully I didn't, you are not bored. But let's continue. So where were we? We were in the status, and ideally you don't want to jump between things because focus is important. But we are in a live stream, and you know, I want to entertain you as well as building stuff, because otherwise you're gonna leave. Don't leave me alone. I'm just kidding. I like jokes. So yeah, this is what we have here. Retweet status. Content and create time. Let's put it here. By the way, I'm using Python. If you are not familiar with it, it's a pretty cool language. If you're a coder, like, it doesn't take much to learn, and you can do pretty cool stuff pretty quickly. So this is what I like, this language, and that's it. Let me just finish that quickly. Why isn't and I guess there are faster ways to do it. Feel free to, if you know a faster way to do it, feel free to comment that and tell me, what the fuck are you doing? You're dumb. Why are you copy pasting all these things? And just you can do X. There is something like this, but I don't have time to research that, so we're just gonna do this. And yeah. And for now, yeah, these are more technical stuff that are boring. So let's see if I did it the same with the status, because I'm not sure. Okay, I gave it a default value, but we don't actually need it. The other thing is, so this is the other thing that I'm doing, which is turning a JSON to an object, which I think you can do it in other places. Like, I think you can do it faster, but you know, I'm still learning. So we have interval. Okay, I think it's coming from the DB. So let's create the DB. But let me think, because it might be like a lot of sensitive info in there. And can you actually see what I'm writing? Because okay, you can. Anyway. So let me show you my face again, because I need to do some stuff in the DB. And basically I'm gonna create a table that we can use for this. So let's do it. And you know what sucks is I'm in an hotel right now and I don't have my setup and I have only one screen and the quality of this thing is not as I want it to be. But we'll improve, you know. This is the first one and I'm excited to have this one actually. Happy to have you, and we're not much people, but I actually like it because I'm not prepared for having too many people and I'm still practicing this communication thing. But you know, in a few months, I'm gonna become a master in YouTube streams. Create time. Let me check again. Create time. I guess you can see that for a moment. Actually, let's stay cautious. Times int. Okay, I think we are good. So we have a table now, and I'm using Postgres, by the way, if it's interesting to anyone, because it comes with Iroko, which is nice. It's free, not free, but you know, it comes together, which is easy to set up. And yeah, I'm checking my other column. Execute time, create time. Okay. Sequence. Save. Okay, yeah, I think I'm done. Let me. Ugh. So what we have here is a table with all the things we need: ID, user ID, tweet ID, times. Times is the number of times the user is choosing. Times used is the times that already been. It's not a good name actually. Times. Anyway, let's not get caught up on the small things. This is actually like, if you really think about it, why most projects, I just realized I didn't look on the camera. If you think about it, why most SaaS projects take time is because of these little things like the naming, the logo, all these small things that you think, oh, what I'm gonna do about it. But if you just say, okay, to heck with it, let's just pick something, let's just flow. The goal is to make progress, not to pick the best names, not to pick all these things, just finish a finished product. Then later we can go back to it after you get paid, after you do the marketing, just ship something and get it work, okay? Because you know the goal is to have something finished in the next 2 hours. So we are not gonna get stuck on things like names and dumb stuff like that. Okay, so just a side note. So we have last retweet time, and we have all these things. And the next stage is to basically do this. User ID, tweet ID, yeah. Times used, interval. Last retweets time. We'll check later if it's not me. Status, content, and create time. Okay. Status, content, create time. Cool, so we have already the setup for this one. That's the cool thing about building projects before, because maybe we do need idle. Just for that. Okay, so let's see if the order is good. ID, user ID, tweet ID, times used, interval, last retweet time, status is coming in here, content, and create time. Cool, we are gonna use it in a few minutes. Now let me think. Okay, so we have let's go to the Notion. We have this thing, we are done with that, and let's delete all these things. We don't care about this anymore. Now what we would like to have is, how do we schedule the first thing? Do we need a front end right now? Or can I just create something as a test? Let's go back to this algorithm. We fetch all from the DB. So we can build a logic and we can test it later, but let's just build the logic first, you know? So we fetch all the DB retweets. Okay. So the idea is this. Now we have this table that we are gonna store all our retweets. Now the thing is, each tweet that we retweet, so it will automatically retweet the tweets, okay? Like it will get all the new tweets and it will retweet them automatically. So that's the idea of I think I already explained it, but I'll just recap. The idea is to have a template that it will set for each and every new tweet that is not retweeted. That's the idea. How do we actually save this template? Is by giving that a unique ID. So here we are gonna store that as ID, as tweet ID -1, and this I will know what's the template and what's the actual tweets that are going to be retweeted. Okay. Yeah, so that's the idea. So what we do need now is a way to access the database. So we are basically gonna, again, copy. I have all these things in here, and I can use SQL Alchemy, but I didn't use it in the beginning. I would like to use it though. Do I want to do it now? Again, progress over technology, doesn't matter. We just want something to work. I don't care, I just want this retweet tool, to be honest. So we copy that and we change some stuff. Yes, it's gonna save me some time if I'm gonna use SQL Alchemy, but learning that now, I don't know. So let's delete all this shit. And yeah, created a new retweet. Actually, we don't need the retweet. Here is what we will do. I'm just gonna write the algorithm, and from there we'll see what we need, okay? So let's call it execute retweets. It will fetch the tweets. It will fetch the current retweets from the DB. So what we do need in the retweet data access is select all from everything for me. So I'm just dumb, you know. Yes. Fetched, failed to get all retweets. Let's just get rid of that and copy that later. And that one I forgot. Okay, now we are gonna go here. We're gonna add the data access. Cool. Yeah. This is what I did. Okay, so we are gonna fetch everything regardless of user. And then we are gonna classify, then we are gonna change it, and then we are gonna like filter based on what we want. Yeah, so for now it's not efficient as it's not the most efficient thing, because let's imagine retweets by user ID, retweet, that is not okay. Let me think. Yeah, so we have array, we have a dictionary of arrays, and we check this thing, yeah, so if it's not yet initialized, we initialize that first, and then we append, and we have all the things we need, and now we iterate over that, so it's per user. Let's per user. People are still watching. Fetching all tweets every time will slow down the process because. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll definitely do that later. Yeah, by the way, what's the quality of this thing? Yeah, it's bad quality. Sorry for that, like my internet is bad anyway. Cool, so we fetch the retweets based on the user ID. Okay, and this is a mistake. We have here a mistake. So this, we are gonna do that. User. Let's optimize later. Just to practice that, because it's a nice thing. Like, but if I wanted it to be just for myself, I would make it something really scrappy. But who knows? Maybe I'll give some of you to use it for free. Just you know, if you want, if it's useful for you. But not for now. Not for now. Okay, so what I did here is basically we want to fetch the tweets based on the user ID. So I'm just gonna fetch the user and fetch their tweets. So this is what we are doing here. So then we are gonna get the tweets per user ID, and so we have the retweets, we have the tweets. Now what we want is to check if the tweets, if the tweets are actually scheduled or not. If they are not, we are gonna set a retweet. If they are, we are gonna ignore that. So the way we do that is simply by checking that tweets tweet dot so I need to create an array of all the IDs of the current retweets, so I can see if the ID of the tweet that we fetched is not there. To do that, I think you can do something like this. I don't remember the full thing, but I think you can do something like this: tweet ID, and that will give you an array of all the IDs. And we want that to be but that's okay. And we don't want the retweets, we want what did I do? We want that. So now we have IDs of all the retweets. Retweet tweet IDs, I guess that's the name. And if not in, so if the ID is not in the retweet IDs, it means that it's not yet set to what we want. Then we want to use this thing, set retweet. Which we are gonna create right now. Self Okay, now what do we do in retweet? So yeah, this is what we do. We fetch the template retweet, which is what we've talked about. We do that by running this query. Again, too many queries, but I feel nasty to to do all these inefficient things. But yeah, so instead of running doing it like that, we can basically, we already have the retweets, so why don't we just how do I do that? Map filter I think you need to do filter lambda retweet dot tweet ID equals -1, then do the, okay, so yeah, this is the template retweet, template LT, and we're gonna send it as well. Yeah, we will need to debug all these things because for sure I made a few mistakes, for sure. Now what do you want? Type filter doesn't have expected attributes, times interval. What are you talking about? Yeah, I'm not sure I wrote it right. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Filter Python. Yeah, I think I did it right, but maybe we'll need like this thing. And the filter, I think it's list. No, is it? Ah, okay. I need to turn it to a list, maybe. Yeah, I do, and then take the first one. We'll add some checks later. No one cares. This is so nasty. But okay, so we have the template to retweet. which we are gonna use to create a new retweet. Okay. And we are gonna give initially for each retweet, the last retweet time is going to be the current time plus the interval. So I have already current time in here. And current time interval is simply template.interval. These are the hours. To get it in milliseconds, we need to do this. Let me see. Limit in millis. Yeah, I think so. Okay, so this is how we get the hours. Yeah, I need to draw. Well. No, I don't want to do it. Do we have a paint in here? What the? Anyway, so basically, it will add, let's say, 2 hours to the current time. So the next retweet is gonna be like 2 hours after initially we caught the new tweet. That's the logic. It's not that accurate, but that's fine for now. And we are gonna send here the user ID as well. Bam, bam, bam. Retweets, bam, bam. So here we have the retweet and we need to create it on the DB. Let's do it. How do we create stuff? Let's take the extreme. Let's take the user one. I think it's better. And it's gonna get retweet, boom, 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 tweet ID. Let's get it from this. User ID, tweet ID, times used, interval, last retweet time, status. I think you need to do something special for status, but we'll see content and create time. All the rest is not relevant. And let's actually, where are we? Let's retweet this thing, just in case, you know. Or maybe let's also type something. Later, when we have the milestone, I guess, where we can do the first one, I'll post something. Okay. User ID, tweet ID, and times. tweet ID, email doesn't per user ID, tweet ID, times is not a string, so we don't need this. Again, I could save so much time with SQL Alchemy. It's starting to be worth it, actually. Not gonna lie. After the stream, maybe I'll learn about it a bit and just integrate it. Because why not? That's it. Okay, so now do we want to error check and everything? I guess we do, but let's just get the ball rolling. Okay, so we go through all the tweets. We take the template in case we need it. And we do that by filtering only the one that has tweet ID -1. Okay. Now we take the ID of the tweet and we check if it's not in the retweet tweet IDs. If it's not, it means that we didn't do anything yet with them and we want to retweet them, so we retweet them. The way we retweet them is we take the current time, to that we add the interval time, we create a new retweet that has no ID, that has the user ID, tweet ID, the times that the template have, times used is 0, the interval is what we have in the template, the last retweet time is what we just did right here, and then we create it on the DB. That's it. That's the first stage. Okay, so we are creating that on the DB. We finished this thing. Now to the actual retweet. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. So we are now I guess now that we created that and we know that it's not gonna be, I'm assuming that, okay, you can at least pick in the front end at least 1 hour ahead. It means that it means that we know that this one that you set, in case we set it, it's not gonna be retweeted in this time, so it's fine that we are not adding that to the array. So what we are gonna do, take this one, and go through all the retweets. So we actually schedule everything. And by the way, like, since this is not really affecting any of the next things, we might not need to do it right now, and we can have it in a different thread, we can have all sorts of things, but again, we don't care about it right now, we just care about seeing something working. Yeah, so basically we take all the retweets, we check the status, we check if it's not completed nor cancelled. Current time We want you. Okay, so if it's not completed or cancelled, it means that it's still active. Maybe it's better to check if it's still active. Yeah, I guess. Active. So if it's still active and it's in the past, it means that we need to retweet now. If it's in the past or current, we are checking if it's in the past. Then we want to actually retweet, and then we want to do all these things. And this one. Do we have plus plus? I don't know. Plus. Okay, let's do that. Okay. So if it's active and we take the last time, we take the interval. If the last time plus the interval, which means if it's now or it's in the past, we want to retweet the tweet. Okay, this is not what it's doing, but we want to retweet. I think I have this here, retweet, yeah. What do you get? Motherfucker. So we get user ID and the ID. Okay, we'll revise that in a moment. But essentially, once it's retweeted successfully, we're gonna do times used plus 1. Used. It's not really used. Time retweeted, but okay. We're gonna check if we got to our limit. If we did, we are completed and we are finished. If not, just update the last retweet time. And now we want to update that on our DB. Let's see how we are doing that. Again, just copy pasting. So what do we actually want to update? We want to update only, we want to update the status and the last retweet time and the times used. 3 things we need as of now. Now I'm thinking that maybe I should have started with the front end because it's more interesting, but I don't know. Okay, we are here. We need 3 things. Set times used, and what else was it? Last retweet time And what else was it? Status. And does it. Where user ID, blah blah. So yeah, it will update the times used, it will update the last retweet time, and the status. Now the status, I'm not sure if it's the right way to update that. Maybe there is a caveat here. Maybe there is something because, you know, it's an enum. Where do you have an update? Yes, but it doesn't really matter. The other thing is, I don't need this. And yeah, that's it. At least without testing. So we are gonna do self.retweet data access.update retweet, and that's it in terms of that. Now let's review the retweet thingy, what it's doing. It's getting a user ID. Again, it calls the DB, which we already did that. But okay, but and then what it's doing is it's unretweeting that in case it's already retweeted, and it's then retweeting that. That should be okay. Only thing is, what do we do with the user ID? What's your problem? I don't know. We have another thing. Since ID is API call. Why did I do that? Okay, here is what we are gonna do. We are gonna fetch the user in here, and instead, so we're gonna send it the user. To avoid all these things. By the way, did I make mistake? Oh, I need more things. I need here tweet and Okay, now we are good. Ah, yeah, I guess it's because of that. And here, instead of blah blah, we are gonna just get the user, right? Right. Okay, so send the user in here. And what else? What do you want? Okay. Okay. So we retweet. What do we retweet actually? ID. Tweet ID. That's all we need. User to retweet the tweet ID. Okay. And that we are gonna use in our cron job. Or whatever is that. Whatever we have here. That's it. Okay, now let me think. Let me think. Every rounded hour. It's not true. Ah, okay. I messed it up. This should be in here. Every 30 minutes. Every rounded 30 minutes, it's gonna call this thing. It's gonna fetch all the retweets from the database. It's gonna filter that based on user IDs. So we are only going through user IDs. It's gonna take the user so we can use it to have API calls. Then we fetch all the tweets of the user. We take the IDs of all the retweets. We go through all the tweets. We go all through those who are not really scheduled yet. And then we basically set the retweet. To set the retweet, we do all these things. We create it in the database. And then we go through all the retweets that the user have, that we fetched. We check if it's not active. If it's active and if it's in the past, then retweet. So we don't need you. We times used are +1. If it's in the limit, we want to, yeah, I'm not sure if it's, is it gonna run 12 times? Let's say we have 2 times. So in the first one, it's 0. It will get executed, it will be 1, then it will be 2. Okay, so yeah, it will get executed 2 times. We set the complete status or this thing. Do we need to do other things? Yeah, so actually we do. Yeah, so what will happen in the next run? It will get inside here and it will not run. And that's for the blah blah. And that's it. I think that's it. Now, how we are gonna test this thing? To test this thing, we need to have a template retweet. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna create it manually. Let's first of all play and see what's up, and let's actually do something else and call this thing whenever we are in the first call, which is here. We can do it in a separate thread as well. Okay, let's play, and to make it work, what is this IP? We're gonna do that. Now it's gonna run. And we have an error. Our first error. Yes. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, we need this thing. That's all. That's all. Yeah, so I think it's executed, but we just have nothing. And yeah, let's add here a bit of logs, because I don't know what's happening. Let's add this thing. Let's yeah. What's up with the stream? Yeah. Okay. I hope that we are gonna finish this thing, because yeah, I only have an hour and a half. We need to get we need to go faster. Actually, how much do I have? Yeah, maybe I have more than, no, actually I do. I have 1 hour and a half. So I'm thinking maybe we should start with the front end, because this is the next heavy lifting. We finished basically the back end. Obviously there are some small things to small things. We need to make sure that it's actually working and everything is working. But I think we are good for now. I think we are good. Schedule a fixed interval and number of times. We are in the process of doing that, and we also need this service for the front end. So I'm taking a decision to start with the front end. And so we have something visual, and we, as well as a way to test it faster, because at the end of the day we needed the front end, so it's not really a waste if we just start to do that. And I really have something that's doing this. Create whole get by query. That's what I want. get all by query. So I don't need to rewrite it every time. Okay, and now what we're gonna do, simple user ID. Yeah, and probably I will move it to a different service later, but for now it's not really important. Instead of that, which we don't really need, I'm gonna just do this, and here I'm gonna do this. Get all retweets, blah blah, self.retweet data access dot blah blah, and we need the user ID. Okay, now we're gonna take this and do this, and that's it for this thing. Okay, now let's move to the front end and see what's up in here. So we need to create a new page. Let's do it. NGGC components retweets. Good. Now we want to have a way to actually access that. So sidebar, we're gonna add it to the sidebar. And essentially, I only want that to be for me and not for users. So yeah, I'm gonna add this. Okay, yes. I already have it. If it's not in production, don't show that. That is gonna go to retweets, and the icon is not really important. Retweets, and we need to have routing. And I think that's it. Okay, yes, retweets works. Awesome. We are making progress. Now it's visual. Yes. Now all I want is to copy that. And actually, we need a service to the one that we called now public. Actually, do we need it now? Do we need it now? Oh, first of all, let's do the that's not really important. What's important here is set the template. Set retweet template. So we actually call okay, and we need another service in here actually. We need another service to set the template retweet. Okay, so let's do that. We have set template retweet. Everyone is saying something. Yeah. Yes, people are watching me. Streaming is hard, you know. I hate talking and coding. I have an headache, to be honest. Where was it? I need a user. Where is it? I just did it before. It's here. Yes. So the way we do it is you just create a retweet. And we do actually need to request.args. We need to get in here the times, and we need to get in here the interval times interval, and essentially show me no ID. User ID is user, but user ID. Tweet ID is -1. That's the whole idea. Times, it's times. Blah, it's blah. Interval is interval. Last retweet, we don't care about this. We'll put it empty. Status is not important, empty. Content is not important, empty. The creation time is not important, empty. Template, and then we do create self.create template. That's it. We'll check. We'll do tests later. Actually, that's all of what we need to test. Honestly, that's all what we need. I'm thinking maybe to test it now because I don't know. I just want to finish the front end because it takes some time to copy paste. Okay, let's just make it a service. Do I need to return anything? I just need to return nothing. Let me show other things. Okay, we always return something. I don't know, so just to return. How many? Ooh, we have 2 viewers. Thank you. Actually, it's boring. I know. I get it. So what we do here? That. Yeah, we will need to create. That will be now. And I think this I forgot how to do this thing. I think it's like that. So actually I didn't need it now. I didn't need it now, but it's good to have it, I guess. Because what we do need now, let's delete this. What we do need now is just a button and to open a dialog. That's it. Like, design the dialog. It's the main thing, and the other main thing is to displaying the retweets that are retweeted. But yeah, that's the other big stage. So on set template. And blah blah, on set template, blah blah blah. Can fetch messages, it doesn't matter, we don't care about this thing. Refresh, let's call it template. Blah 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 blah. That's not important. Question mark, I don't need this question mark now. This one is not relevant. Save and save. Yeah, yeah, let's just stay with that. We just want now the fucking the thingy. Oh no. Yes. Hopefully it will work. And delete. I don't want these component magnets. Now, yeah, I need the dialog. So let's create a dialog. ngg components. You know, building SaaS isn't as sexy as people make it. You just sit down and code. That's all you do. Oh, I need to build a SaaS. This is how you build a SaaS. It's boring. Okay, actually, it's kind of interesting. Let's call it template retweet dialog. Now, I don't remember how to open a dialog, so I'm just gonna copy again. I don't remember, where is it? Ah, it's in the messages. Yes. This one. This one. good. Do we need some parameters here? No, that's cool. After closed, nothing happened after closed. Maybe, yeah, I might need to add an option to edit and everything, but for now, I don't care about this. This is not important. We need dialogue. I forgot how to do it. How do I do it? What do you want? Okay. Okay. So let's save. Don't save, motherfucker. Which line? 35. What are you talking about? Can't resolve. Where is this? Where is this? What are you talking about? It's not. Doesn't exist. Okay, it is. Huh? Is this that? Yes. Okay. And we have a dialogue. Yes, we can open a dialogue. Now, let's get rid of that. We can open a dialogue. Let's go. Let's go. Dialogue. Let's go. Okay. Now let me see what I did in the other dialogue. So it looks nice. It looks nice. Let's make it nice. All we want to do is make it nice. And by making it nice, we just need all these things to make it nice. Let's make it nice. And that set template retweet. Let's leave it at calendar. We don't care about this thing. Close dialogue. We need close dialogue. We need that in here. And we need this thing, which we can get here. We can get this thing, which we can get here. We can get this thing, which we can get here. We can get this thing, which we can get here. We can get this thing, which we can get here. We can get this thing, which we can get here. We can get this thing, which we can get here. We can get this thing, which we can get here. We can get this thing, which we can get here. We can get this thing, which we can get here. We can get this thing, which we can get here. We can get this thing, which we can get here. We can get this thing, which we can get here. We can get this thing, which we can get here. We can get this thing, which we can get here. We can get this thing, which we can get here. We can get this thing, which we can get here. We can get this thing, which we can get here. We can get this thing, which we can get here. We can get this thing, which we can get here. We can get this thing, which we can get here. We can get this thing, which we can get here. We can get this thing, which we can get here. We can get this thing, which we can get here. We can get this thing, which we can get here. We can get this thing, which we can get here. We can get this thing, which we can get here. We can get this thing, which we can get here. We can Bam, bam. Template, bam. Bam. Let's save, let's save. Bam. Oh, 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 we have a nice thingy. We have a nice thingy. Yes. Easy. Now. HTML. And we need some content. Now, actually, we need some of these things here. So let's just copy and edit. Save. Is it? Okay. Now let me think what we do really need. We need this interval. We need an option. We don't need this thing. This is not relevant. We need 1, 2, 1, 2, and that. So we can get rid of that. It's way too long. Let's save it. Let's hope it will work. Let's do till 20. 20? Let's do till 20. Yes, productivity. 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, let's do 13 because we are lazy. Anyone is still watching? 2 watchers. If you have a, I think it's myself. If you have any questions, let me know. Let me know. Regardless of anything, you know, just if you have questions. That can be closed. That can be saved. And auto blah 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 blah. אנחנו לא צריכים את זה. We don't need this. Because we just don't need this. And that's it. Yes, okay, okay. We have this thing. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. Now, I know what's missing. I think I know what's missing. No, it's present. So why is it not padding? Because I need that. Normally I would create something that can be used for across all the things, but again, just we need to make it work, and it's not working. Okay, I put it in the wrong place. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, we have something. We don't need message, so let's just get rid of that. We have times, and we're gonna have interval. We are close actually. We are close to finish this. Times. I need this. Select times. Okay, so I need the model. Did I copy the model? Okay, times. Now we need you. We need the button on set template. On set template. Yeah, we might not need the same things. Actually, we just need the event. Why do we need the event? Why do we need the event? Why is the event used? Just to do that. Okay, we do need just the event. So it's not refreshing. And essentially, we are gonna have the value in the value and the days in the days. Okay, it's easy. Times equals 0, interval equals 0. Now we do just take the value from the select, and that's it. We do same for interval. Let's finish this. We can do it. That will do after. But you know, the template, okay, the buttons looks ugly, but that's okay. Now let's just test that log, save. Let's have a template. Let's just pick something, and it's 4. Amazing. Now let's add one for the interval. And actually it's always valid, so we don't really need these error messages, but just in case. And we're basically now select interval, and we're gonna just copy paste every single thing. 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Let's keep it 12. Let's not get nuts in here. Blah, blah. Again, it's not really relevant, but I don't know, it's already here. It's already easy to do. Let's save, see how it looks like. Okay, interval, save. Cool. P. I hate copy pasting because some of it can be used globally, but it is what it is. It's sad. This is sad. This is sad. What else do we need? What else? We need a button. But we need a spinner when we need all these things. Spinner actually can move to app.css. I don't see a problem. Why not? And button, I guess it can also, but I'm afraid it will ruin something else, but I'll check it later. Just need something. Just need something. Okay. 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 We have something. Look how pretty that is. Look how pretty. Let's check. Okay, okay, now this working as well. Okay, so we are good. All we need to do now, we have 2 major things to do. Actually 3, like testing and everything is gonna take time. But we created a page, we set this thing, we set the dialogue, and now we need to create this RT object. Do we really need to do it? Yes, we do. And the big chunk is gonna be this thing. Because there are some UI to do it, and then testing everything. That's it. That's it. That's it. Yeah, we will need to find a way to test it, but anyway, it will take time. It's fine. Model. Now, as we did before, copy, paste, and change it to retweet. Active cancels completed. Status. Retweet. ID, user ID. Tweet ID. What else? What else? What else? User ID times used. Create time, interval. Kind of. Actually, we don't need this now. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? We don't need this now. All we need is this dot times dot. Actually, we didn't check that one. Save. What? What? Okay. Save. Okay. Boom. Boom. Actually, we need to set it to 1 in the beginning. 4 and 4. Awesome. Awesome. We need to set it to 1 in the beginning because the default is 1. And then this interval. Then no. Didn't I return? Okay. Then result. Do we need a result here? Maybe later. If result, I don't know, console log result. This dot is loading equals false. Catch e log e is loading false, and that's it. That's it. Let me check something for the 0 people who are watching. Let me check something. Okay, so we are here. Retweet, cool. Okay. So now we basically have nothing on the retweets, and if it's working as expected, it should be working. It should show us something, right? So, did I save? Save. And save again. Okay. Set a template 1 time. I want it to be retweeted 1 time or 2 times or 4 times. Actually, I also need to close it. Yes. True. What is true? Yeah, I don't need this. Maybe I'll need it later. Okay. Moment of truth. 2 times every 2 hours. No one cares. Set template. What? Are we running server? We don't. Play. Okay, we got an error. Play it again. Okay, we got an actual error. Okay, let's see. Okay, I know. Cool. Boom. Just to check something. Of course. Save. We got 30 likes for this bullshit. Oi. Oh. That's, by the way, that's another use case I have. Because if you retweet without the tool, almost done. We are back. We are back. Oh my god. We had a crash, but we are back. With 2 concurrent viewers. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, we got... Okay, we almost... Okay, we are back. Yes. People, we are back. Where are you? 2. Yes. I think it's me. I don't know. Yes, it tweeted. Yes, we are here. I know what I should have done. Yeah, I made a mistake, you know? I made a mistake. Because I should have tweeted in the tweet what we are building, so it's more interesting. Now it's not interesting. That sucks. That sucks. But, you know, next time. Next time. And actually I have a working... I have a tweet that is actually used to be for that. Now, anyway, we have an error because we couldn't really create that. So let's see what's up. Something here. Where? Line 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So one of these is empty. I think with this one. Let's say set. Okay, another. But I think now it's a different thing. Now I think it's something easy that we don't return. Don't actually retweet or template. Just return this. Why not? Show me the scheduled. Show me the scheduled. Are people still in here? Yes, I guess. 4. Maybe. Maybe 4. For those of you who joined and don't know what I'm building an auto retweeting system. I should have mentioned that in the tweet. What a mistake. And I wait, I want to see something. And I have a tweet here ready for it to be posted, but I forgot about it. Damn it. Damn it. Back to the program. Back to the program. Now. People think I'm nuts now. People think I'm nuts. Wait, what does it? What do we get back? Motherfucker. We get the retweet back. Awesome. What do you want? What? What did I do? What? How did I delete it? Anyway. We don't have time. Failed again. Wait, what? Line 35. Who called you? It actually did create. It did create. Okay, so we have more. We have different error actually. It created successfully. Awesome. But what was the error? Is we didn't return something. It's not serializable. Blah blah. No, it's not serializable. I think. Are we still here? 3 concurrent. Awesome. I'm awesome, Ralph. How about you? You still here? Man. Maybe I need to do something like this. Yeah, so it's not, so I see some things. Yeah, I know what's the problem. Let's solve it problem by problem. So the first one is this. Don't show, what the fuck? Oh, maybe I need this one. Result. Let's go with this. So first we make sure that we actually can create something and it's not crashing and nothing is crashing, okay? So let's do that. Set template. Okay, now it returned the template. Now nothing is crashing. The only thing that is crashing is this thing, okay? Failed to get all scheduled retweets, which is awesome. Now we know that we can fix this, but we created a template, which is awesome. Now we have 3 templates actually. So we'll delete all of them because we don't need them. We need 1 template. Everything else was just a test. Actually, let's not delete. How do I cancel? Okay, let's just have one of them, so we can fix the other problem. Okay, so the error is in line 35. And the problem is we don't have a string. Okay, so let's just stop in here and see what's happening. Boom, ba-boom, and okay, let's see what we are getting. So we get empty status, empty content, empty, empty, empty. The problem is it's not able to handle the last retweet time. Let's I think so. So, okay, we'll do something simple. Last RT time equals this. What else? Status, we already, I think we can handle that. Content and create time. Content, create time. Anything else? Create time, content status, and last retweet time. It's 4 of these things. Nice. We'll take them to a variable. And we'll check content, undefined. Yeah, of course. No. Okay, so what's the I think maybe we have a use case for that in other things. Another reason why I should have used OEM, I think it's called, or ORM, I don't know, ORM. Yeah, I should have used ORM. So, so I could avoid all these things and don't waste time. And I didn't do it, but let's just keep going. I think something like this might work. If ID in JSON, else blah blah. No, it's not that. It's not that. Message. Okay, so why can't it do that? So what if it's empty? It's a string. So what? So what? Just for the record. Let's see, do we get in here? Okay, so it is where I was thinking. It is. Wait, what? Suddenly it's working? I don't get it. I don't get it. Why does it say create time? There's a problem with create time? I don't know. Content. Let's get more info. Failed to get all scheduled retweets. Is it the query? What is create time? Ah. We are back. We are back again. Let's fix this issue. Let's just fix it. Create time. What's the problem with create time? Wait. Okay. We created another problem, but it's not related to that. Do you get in here? It doesn't. Yeah, so it's definitely a problem in here. Let's debug again. Oh. No, I don't get it. Yeah, actually, I think... Okay, wait a moment. Where am I? Key error. Okay. Key error. Wait, what? key error. Times. Yeah, it's something basic. It's something basic. I'm missing something basic here. Just show me the JSON again. Okay, I think it's one of the keys. User ID, tweet ID, times used, interval, last retweet time, content. Okay, status, content, create time. Okay, I know. It's this one. Is it? It's str. What do you want? It's a string. What do you want? It's a string. Maybe do you want a number? No, it's a string. Do you have an ID? What none? Why none? Okay. Do you have an ID? You do. So what? That one. What's the output of that? 3. Awesome. What about the status? Is it good? I think it's the status. Yes! Yes! We found the problem. We found a problem. We found a problem. If status is not none, or status shone is not this, then it will be working. Okay. Yeah, I guess I should have set it to idle instead. I guess I'll do it later. We must query set template to idle status. Now no, we still have something. Key error. What are you talking about? Oh. But if it's not none, or not this, but we yes. Okay. So let's okay. Again, dumb mistakes that could all be avoided, I think. I'm not sure if that will cover all the cases, by the way, but it is what it is. Let's stop it here. Let's do refresh, and let's stop in here, and again it failed. What? Didn't I change it? I didn't. Okay, now we have a result that is actually working. That's good. Now, who called you? Now, let's go back to the debug. Now, yeah, we want to be here and we want to check what's up. Okay, this is interesting. So, okay, we have now exactly what we wanted. And let's see what tweets do we get. We should get 2 tweets. We got, what do we got? We got 2 tweets. No, we got 1 big tweet. That sucks. Oh, okay. Okay, I know why. Instead of doing that, we're just gonna do tweets. And it will work, but we'll need to rerun. Boom. And boom. Cool. We have 2 exactly as we defined. And now let's see if we get the template thing one. No, we don't. Let's stop here. Let's see why. Is this working? Okay, I know why. I know why. I know. Why? Or do I? Lambda retweet equals blah blah blah. Filter list of 0. Okay, I know why. 1 1, and it's the 1. Okay, cool. Cool. We are making progress. No. We are making progress. We have a template retweet. We have a retweet. Okay. Now it's time to the really juicy stuff. Status is not. What status? What status are we talking about? So I can do tweet.id, just tweet.id. Okay, let's do that. But I think, I think I need ID, but str ID str, yeah. ID str. Now if I do ID str in this, I will need to do it as well in here. str. What else do we have here? Is it? We have retweet count. So maybe I don't need to save it. Again, it's optimizations that I can do later. Do we have this one? Oh, we do. Created it. Okay. And text, right? Yes, awesome. Rerun. And yes, okay. So now it's time to do that. So current time is this time, and we add it to their time. Let's see, when is this? Yes, it's in 2 hours. Thank you. I'll keep going. We are finishing. Let's do it. Now, okay, so we created everything. Let's see. This one. Now I think it will fail in here, but bear with me. Okay, that's the create time. That's the last retweet time, the active, tweet ID, user ID, times, interval. Excellent. Play. Oh, created new retweet successfully. Oh my god. Yes. We have it. Okay. Bang, bang, bang. We need to restart this. Actually, we have a bug because we have 2 tweets. We have a bug. Can you imagine? I actually don't need to do it every time. Can you imagine that we have another bug? Actually, I don't have time. Oh, I have only like 10 minutes to finish. I think we can do it. I think we can do it. What the fuck? I know why. I know why. Yeah, again, we have an error. Oh, I know what's the bug. I know. It's in the creation. It's here. We need to add a value. Okay, so let's delete this one. Actually, play. Okay, let's delete it now. Delete, yes. Let's rerun. Oh no. Hopefully it's working. Good. Nice. Yes, it's created both of them. Yes, okay. Test and test. Okay, that's cool. Now let's get it the time. F6. Let's run it again. Okay, awesome. Now, is it going to work? Oh no. Syntax error. What are you talking about? Current time is a string, is a float. That one is not an str. Still not an STR? Ah, okay, we need an int. Int. Okay, I got a notification. We need to finish. Int, I told you int. Oh. What? What's the ID? -1, yeah. Let's run it again. That's a float. That's a string. False. Na 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 na. What are you talking about? Ah, that's right. Okay. Ma. Ah. What? Oh. I might do too much calls. And soon it will not work. Anyway. Okay. Now, is it in the past? Retweet time. Wait. Let me check. False. Who is the one that we changed? I think it was this one, test 2. Is it test 2? No. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Now, let's test 2. Yes. Is it behind? No, it's not. Why not? Because I need to do it 2 hours. Ah, god damn it. Take this one, reduce 2 hours, 60,000. Let's do for both. Okay, okay. Moment of truth. Is it gonna retweet? Is it gonna retweet? No, it didn't. Or maybe it did, but did it? Was it? Was it? It was! It did! We have the face! It retweeted automatically! My dudes! My dudes! It did. We did it. Just have a bug. Okay, I'm gonna put a timer, 10 minutes to finish the stream because I need to go. But we have a working product, okay? We do. Like maybe I can't look at the tweets, like maybe I don't have this one yet. This thing, not this, we actually do have this. Maybe I don't have this thing, which looks nice and very nice, but for now, it will retweet everything. Yeah, but actually let's resolve this one. Let's resolve this one. What? Oh no. It's getting me the retweets. I found it. I found it. Include RTs. No. False. It's set to false. By the user is included regardless of whether. Okay, I just need to set it to false and it's gonna be good. Okay, what's your problem? I know. I know. Now it will work. None? Ah, okay, that's fine. Okay, cool. Times used. This one is also not good. And this one is fine. This one is also not good. That's what happens when you copy paste. Yeah. Is anyone else still watching? Yeah. Okay. I don't know. It doesn't matter. We are still gonna have a working product. But we do have watchers. So for those of you who watch. Yeah, this was the last time that it was retweeted. And let's see if it's gonna update. And it didn't. It didn't. I know why. I know why. I know why. Nice. Nice. That's it. That's it. We are finished. Yes, the system is not perfect, but in 18 minutes, what's gonna happen? It's gonna run again, and it's gonna retweet again if it's in the past. And we saw that it's working because it's working. And yeah, all that's left right now. Okay, so let's go back to this one. And we did this. Optimal square, we'll do it later. Create RT object. I kind of did it. We still need to do it. And we need to show all this one. But yeah, we are done. We have a working SaaS. A few finishes, and I'm done. But let's say I wanna, I don't know. Let's say I do wanna sell this thing, and I don't. I can give 5 people access to this thing, and they can use it. It's usable. They can use it. I'm gonna use it to my account, so then I'm not gonna rely on Tweet Hunter. And then I can switch tools. Okay, that was all the idea. And hopefully maybe they will improve their UI and UX, and maybe they will improve their auto retweet thing, and then maybe I'll keep using them. But yeah, obviously I want this thing to be finished as well, so it looks nice and everything is working. But that will take me another at least 1 hour to finish. And yeah, I don't have time for this. But yeah, well, do we have people in here, by the way? If we do, comment down. Okay, if you don't want to comment, you don't have to comment. But yeah, that's it. Any questions? Mm. Yeah, so we are done. Maybe I'll update you later. Let's